adding the brown and the white switches. I mean, kind of here, definitely quieter. I haven't put the cap on, so these all still have the stock blue ones. We don't need to really do anything. Oh wow, that really is a big difference. Obviously I don't have the ring things on, so they're a little higher a bit. They are fucking quiet. Yeah, these feel like crunchier because they're the browns. I'm gonna plug it in and see how it feels, because we can see when it actually activates and if the activation is obviously these glow more because I don't have the rings on, but let's see. You see interesting. So yeah, as the crunch happens, you obviously can't hear it, but I could feel it. It like quickly turns purple, like right exactly when that happens. Wow. Okay, so these are great. I don't know if I could, you kind of feel the bump if you're pressing lightly. So you're pressing lightly, you definitely feel the tactileness. But if you're mashing, they pretty much, they feel the same. Maybe there's a little bit more upward force on the tactile ones. I'll probably use those. I'm gonna swap them into the joystick just to see how that works too. So worth noting, I put the 2 rings on these. These still have the silent browns, silent whites. You actually hear the the cap coming up and I guess hitting the lip of this thing. So these are much quieter. So something to note that like traveled, I guess. I can't really see the way it works. Like this ring kind of rides along an edge of these buttons to limit it, and it's weird. That's making a little bit of noise, but still obviously much quieter than that. But that is quietest. So if you didn't want to have that ring, maybe you remove it, you get a little more LED brightness. So I have the tightest spring and the biggest actuator in. I also have the dishwasher. Right now, these are still the stock white clicky switches. And you can kind of see. I can turn this sound off. The click doesn't exactly line up where it actuates, so like I can move it. See, it's not clicking because I didn't come all the way off the click. So that is a problem, I guess, with the largest actuator. The stock one doesn't do that, but I'm gonna see when I replace it with the different switches if that really matters, because, you know, I'm hoping I could maybe feel, but I don't think we will be able to feel the brown switches on here. So here's the stock white switches, largest actuator. You can kind of see, so it's clicked, but it didn't unclick. But it's not pressing the key anymore. Yeah, it's something to note. These they have a little more flex because the gate isn't on, but I'm gonna swap these out for the brown switches. didn't put them in yet, but these are obviously, you know, tactile, silent, silent, and the clicky. All right, so yeah, like these are so quiet, no click. You don't feel the bump though, so whatever. So yeah, silent browns, you don't feel the tactile at all. You just don't feel it. I mean, maybe if I had some whites in the top, I might feel a difference, but anyway, it doesn't go back to hit opposite inputs, which is nice. You know, that like if I don't go all the way, I don't hit the gate and let go, you know, it always comes off the button. So probably a little getting used to I'll need for this. I mean, I generally ride the gate anyway, but I've always used a JLF or a JLF with a slightly heavier spring in my arcade sticks, so it's a little bit different for me, but it is nice. Quiet stick. Buttons are mostly quiet. Yeah, like these are the clicky ones still in here. So again, silent brown. You can't feel, you don't really hear anything on the switch difference. The clicky that's in the stick, and the blues that are in the normal buttons.